Hey everybody, welcome to the Rave TV. My name is Trevor McAllister, and I'm here with Easton Corbin. How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Welcome to the Rave. I'm great. So
Yeah,
it's your
man.
first time here?
It is the first time here.
Awesome. Well, this is quite the venue to be at. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. We noticed it when we got here, man. It's a really cool building and a really cool vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I heard that you were coming here, the first thing I thought of was catchy songs, killer songs, and then also your music videos.
Well, thank you, man.
So
Thank
your
you,
music videos, I gotta say, do you have a hand in do you have a say in picking these girls that are in the videos?
Well, I wish I could say I did. It's funny. Sean Silva directs all that stuff, so he chooses all that, and so far he's done a pretty good job.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
All right, so your new single is "Baby Be My Love Song."
Sure is. Yeah.
Is that a song you wrote, or is that a song that gets pitched to you? How does that work?
Yeah, that song I didn't write that particular song.
Okay.
I wrote a few on this record,
Right.
but no, this song was written by Brett James and Jim Collins.
Okay.
And I had to think about that for a second, but yeah, this is a song that actually got pitched to me, and it was when I first heard it, it was like I really love the song, and I felt like it was really catchy because
Right.
it's one of those type of songs I feel like that the more you listen to it, the more you want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really feel old. So I felt like if I felt like that, hopefully my fans would hear it as well.
All right. Now, some of the songs that you wrote on the record, do you co-write with those?
I do.
How do you choose the people that you co-write with?
It's just one of those things you don't really know how it's going to work until you have written with somebody once or twice.
Right,
So
right.
you might write with somebody and you might write a great song. You might get with another guy and write, and it just might not work. Just sometimes sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of get a group around you that you're used to writing with, and you do a lot of writing with. So that's kind of how that works. Me and a lot of the same guys write together a lot of times.
Okay. So when you were in Nashville, I know that you started off, start from the bottom.
Yeah.
So working at like Ace Hardware.
Yep.
What was that? I like to ask, artists when they're coming through, what was like the defining moment where you knew, like you had that break, or you did something happen where you knew like something was gonna spark, your career?
Well, it was funny. I remember getting my record deal, and I was still working at AC when I had my record deal.
Oh wow, okay.
And I didn't actually quit my job until I got in the studio, and that was the point that it was really real at that time when I got in the studio, started cutting the record, and but it was one of those things I was used to working and stuff that I just kept my job because you never know.
Yeah, right.
You never know.
And you were on tour recently with Blake Shelton.
Well, that was actually a couple years back.
Couple years back.
Yeah,
So,
it was actually a couple years back. But we've been on tour with a lot of people out there. Blake Shelton, The Flats, Brad Paisley, and so we've had a good run so far, and I'm sure we'll be out with somebody else here soon.
Is there any particular band that or artist that stands out from the others that was just a crazy time, or it was a great tour?
Well, for me, Blake Shelton was one of my first tours I was ever on.
Okay.
And actually being on the main stage out there and opening up for the head act. So and I've been on his tour twice. So man, I love Blake and his whole crew. I mean, we've toured. Everybody we've toured with has been great, but especially Blake.
Awesome. Well, hey man, thanks so much for coming
Absolutely.
out. First time
thank
here.
you.
We'd
Yeah.
love to have you back.
Hey,
Thanks so much. The
Appreciate
Rave
you so
TV,
much.
Trevor, Easton Corbin.
There you go.
We'll
buddy.
see you out there.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much.